Oh my God, I'm live. Holy shit. Oh my God. Well, that's not gonna. Okay, hang on for just a listen. We've covered the fact that I'm literally I feel naked without my clapter. And then my come on, do this for me. Aha, there it is. Oh, now we can live, huh? How about that? Well, you must understand that the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. I didn't even put on the fucking banner. Where am I tonight? Where's your head, Stefan? I'll tell you. We'll get to all of it. Boy, oh boy, it is middle-aged town happening up in here, tonight. Hi, friends. Hi, how are you? Yeah, this is there's so much middle-agedness going on in here. I don't even. Where do I begin? Well, you must understand that the touch of your hand makes my pulse react, and that it's only the thrill of boy meeting girl, opposites attract. Well, it's physical, only logical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Well, it may seem to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me. And if I tend to look dazed, well, I've read it someplace, 'cause I've got to be. Well, there's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. There ever the reason you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Key change, everybody. Do it with me now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, it's Laura, everybody.
Oh, hi.
Hi, friends.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the show. So much show. We've prepared a jam-packed show
we're
for you.
good.
We have
We're
so
good.
many things. It is the weekend after my mother's birthday.
Yeah.
It was spectacular. I'll
We
wait
left
until
it
my mom.
all on the
We
court.
left it all on the porch, the pool. Pick your sports metaphor. That's where we left it, gang. We left it
are
right there.
watching the last episode of Ted
No
Lasso.
spoilers, please.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. We're watching
right
that tonight.
after this,
As soon as
we're
we're
going
done,
over there.
We're going to go over there and watch it. Apparently that happened last week. We didn't know.
Is
We've
that
been
the
like a
last
week
episode
behind.
ever? I'm afraid to Google it. I don't want to know what happens.
I believe Jason Sudeikis said that at the end of season 3 that was going to be it, and
I see.
I for one am happy. I feel like there were a couple episodes, maybe 3 episodes of this last season that like kind of they slipped a gear a little bit for me, and
I was
so,
not a fan of that Nate storyline, but it's fine.
Yeah,
tissues.
Kathy says
Keep tissue.
L-
Okay.
listen,
All right.
if that being said, the last few episodes up to the finale. If you don't
been
cry,
really good, yeah.
if you don't cry, why you need to check yourself for a pulse. I think because that show,
Maybe you're not human.
it's what it does best. Am I right? The thing that Ted Lasso does so very well is it manages to move you and amuse you at the same time. It's a laugh cry thing that I don't know quite how they do. I've never really experienced that before in any other show. So it kind of raised
Why
the bar for
would
me.
you masturbate to Ted Lasso?
Why would you masturbate to Ted Lasso? Keep tissues,
question.
see.
Keep
See,
tissues
Zabe
handy.
is saying question. Because that's where
good question.
Zabe's mind is. Listen, you keep your mind right in the gutter there, my friend, because it'll come in handy later. Trust me. If you're looking
You'll
to win
win the game.
what's tonight's prize?
You're prepared.
I don't know.
Let me find
Prize, I don't know.
You sing some more.
Come up with some sort of prize. Yeah, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? Boy, oh boy, Tina Turner. You know, I have to say, her life. Hello, Mom. Hi. Tina Turner's life was so extraordinary that it almost, you wouldn't believe it if it were scripted, right? And of course, there was the TV movie about her and you know, her horrific husband, ex-husband, Ike Turner. Hi, Ange. We have 2 birthday girls in the house with us tonight. But anyway, I was just going to relate to you guys this wonderful story that I had heard that came up after Tina Turner passed, God rest her. And that was, she was she lived in Switzerland, I guess, until her till the end, and for a long time she lived in France because why not? If you can do right, that's what I say. Live in France, fucking live in France. She's living on this giant chateau. Right, and Mike Wallace comes over to do a 60 Minutes profile of Tina Turner, and they're walking around the grounds, and it's palatial, and it's beautiful. There's topiary everywhere, and it's just like this beautiful old, 17th century chateau. And Mike Wallace is looking around, and in his very Mike Wallace way, he goes, "Wow, this is an awful lot. Do you deserve all this?" And Tina Turner laughs. She goes, "I deserve more." Ha! That's a fucking response.
And
she was right.
Racist question
Well,
is that?
setting aside the fact that was, I
not
think,
cool.
a kind of a really shitty thing for Mike Wallace to ask, because I think I think it spoke to the fact that he didn't think that a black woman deserved to have all those nice things in Europe. So, suck that from beyond
here
there,
are
Mike
the
Wallace.
prizes
But
for tonight.
Here are the prizes for tonight. But
Here's a
drum
pair
roll.
of socks.
So, okay, we got some
Skull and Bones socks.
Skull and Bones
And
socks.
if you don't, I sell spooky things on the internet. So
listen,
here's
if
where
this
we're
is not to your liking, gang, Wyatt,
you
you've
can
got
have
your.
an itty bitty tiny little
Oh,
skull.
how adorable is that?
Isn't that so
little
cute?
thing?
It's so
Oh, he's
cute.
so-
You could do the tiniest version of Hamlet in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but poor Yorick. I knew him. Yeah.
Okay.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. I
Okay,
did.
so we have. We're glad that we have you all here because we have an announcement.
We're going to wait for just a second because we're only with. I see that there are a few people.
Okay.
The regular crowd is shuffling in, so I'm just gonna shoot the shit for a little bit longer.
We need everyone to gather around the
gather around.
campfire because we have something to tell you.
We've called you here for a very special reason here tonight on the program. But
Yeah.
we'll wait till everybody shows up. Hi, Scott. Hi. So we've got Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. I would just say this before we get started. First and foremost, we had two extraordinary birthdays. My mom, as you all know,
That's right.
turned 80. We had just
a huge party.
Spectacular party filled with amazing people. Really,
So great.
it was honestly, it was.
That was the biggest party we've ever
It was
done.
the biggest party we've ever had. There were, and I shit you not,
That was crazy. There were at least 50 people there.
3 state elected officials
Right.
were here, along with I think about 3 city council members, plus a personal message from a member of Congress.
That's right.
Is a Jan Cox birthday, ladies and
Jan
gentlemen.
Cox is politically involved.
She's very politically
So,
involved, and everybody loves her. And then on the week after, Laura drove down to Portland to surprise one Angela Garvin. on
That's
her
right.
Birthday. Oh
Because
my goodness.
Angela Garvin had a secret birthday.
Secret
and,
birthday. Yeah.
So I had to, organize a whole secret.
Sure you did. Yeah.
Cake.
Kathy was
Secret cake.
Kathy was here for that. Yeah, she was. And it was honestly, Kathy, you're adopted now.
Yeah.
All that's left for us is just basically for us to drop the paperwork, and you will be officially a member of our family. Yours to decide whether or not you want to
Weirdo
take
family.
the last name Cox. It's optional. Don't have to.
That was
My mom and I did. We thought it was fine, right? I was 5.
All
I was 5. I didn't know that junior high was coming. I mean, if I had known, gee whiz.
You wouldn't have gone with Cox.
No, of course. My birth name, believe it or not, was Stephen Renwick Gates. Stephen Gates. I would have been a Gates. That's what I would have been. And considering the person that name was attached to, no thanks. No,
Yes,
thank you.
Carrie, I did bring your towel back.
Hi, Carrie. We brought the towels back.
I found a towel in Portland and said, "Take this," and I'm like, "All right." It's Eric's towel. Eric said, "That's my lucky towel," and I'm like, "Okay."
So I think we're all gathered enough here. I think we have enough of a quorum
Okay.
tonight here to tell you the big news, and that is sadly, Laurel and Stefan now, we are officially fishless. We are fishless now. So we were going to go buy fish today, right? We were like, this is something we were looking forward to
We
because
tried our best, you guys, but
the
we flunked
one-
fish. We're done with fish.
the one
okay?
remaining fish that was in the pond was flying solo in there. He made it through the winter, which he checks out.
We saw him a week ago.
Yeah, we saw him the day before my mother's birthday. So I noticed the day
No,
of
you're
my
gonna
mom's
think
birthday.
to yourself, do you not feed these fish? Do you not take
We-
care of them?
we take care
feed
of them fine.
We put food in the pond every
We
day.
just simply have a.
It's just that-
we have a population of hobo raccoons who come around and like to treat our pond like a fucking raw bar.
You guys,
But here's
this
the
time
thing.
around, the raccoons came and they got the fish out without even
They
disturbing the
didn't-
net.
Now, those of you who were here at the party, I'm sure you looked in the pond and like everything looks fine. The one thing that I noticed when I was getting ready for the party, and this was like the day before, was the fact that there was this, the water was kind of foamy, which it was when the last two fish got eaten, which always indicates
Which means
raccoon
that,
slobber, right?
Which
is
means
just
raccoons
disgusting.
have rabies and put the rabies right into
Disgusting
the pond. Right.
raccoon slobber. So anyway,
So you guys have been with us for every moment of
Right.
the 2 years that we've had pond fish.
right.
And we're done now.
We're done now. So just
R.I.P. all the pond fish.
here's the coda on this. Now, the net was intact. Those motherfuckers figured out how to get in and under the
took
net.
their little hands.
Underneath, as far as I can tell,
they
they went
figured
under the
out how to get
waterfall.
underneath the
under the
net.
waterfall, they went under there. They went
They
and
grabbed the
fish,
fish.
took them out with the fish in
Ran
their mouth,
away.
and left and left no trace. No trace. It was,
We
it was
looked
a
on the
perfect crime.
security footage, and we couldn't even figure out when
crime.
they did it.
Yeah.
That's
But Fuzz is already. Fuzz isn't even waiting the requisite amount of time that one must to mourn. He's breaking out the dad puns. Fuzz says, "I am fishless," as in the
ahead.
band Fish, on porpoise. Ha! So there you go.
okay.
Trash
we,
pandas.
We
Yes,
were going
it
to
was-
go get
yeah.
fish today. We
We
were
were
going
gonna
to
go get
drive
fish,
down
yeah.
because I don't know if you know this, but when you have one.
JD Nesbitt,
Oh, hey!
what's up, man? How are you? Welcome. Sounds fishy to me.
Fishy to
Well,
me.
we enjoy a good pun here on the show.
It's official. We don't have any fish anymore.
We're officially out of fish. So
We have the 2 inside fish.
we have the 2 inside fish, and that actually explains the reason why those fish. There's some sort of Aquaman sense that fish have for other fish, and those 2 fish hid in the corner for like a full day. And now I'm all of a sudden putting this together. They were freaked out about the fact that Akira got snagged by trash pandas. Exactly. Now also,
Yeah, they
can
sound
we-
like the 3 Stooges.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Can we talk about Aquaman being really the most useless
He
member
has control
of the Super Friends?
fish. Why is that useless?
Because crimes don't take place in the ocean, right? How many crimes take place in the ocean? Like, you would have to actually lure criminals into the ocean, and then boop, 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 you send out your thought waves and stuff like that. And like even the fucking Wonder Twins were, I think, more useful than
One
Aquaman.
of them could only take the form of water, right?
Yeah.
Form of
Dad's
an
here.
ice bucket.
Hi, Dad.
Shape of ice.
Right. Well, exactly. But I mean,
was
they
it
at least
useful?
could solve crimes on land.
And then they had the Gleek, the monkey.
Gleek the monkey. That was such a Cousin Oliver moment, right? When the Super Friends brought in those motherfuckers, it was such a
They
slop.
jumped the shark so
If
hard.
they jumped the shark so fucking hard, I don't know. Anyway, so that's So we are officially fishless
Hey,
now,
we-
but we're gonna get into some fun things about this. Now, the good news, and this is something that Eric has said for quite some time: when you lose your last fish, don't get any more. Now you can just have a decorative pond. However. And we were going to like dump a bunch of chemicals in there because we cleaned the pond today as much as we felt like we
Okay,
were able
you guys,
to.
I have a conundrum. There's like 800 tadpoles in the bottom of that pond, so it's about to
Right.
become frog central.
It is.
He's like, cool, let's keep them, and I'm like, no, let's clean the whole thing out.
I know, but I'm so I'm squidgy about these little babies, running around the bottom of the pond.
That's
There's
why I
like
told you that
hundreds in
story
there.
about those rescue raccoons. So, do you think that? Do you think we should save those tadpoles?
I don't know. I really am not cool on just killing wildlife.
Okay,
you know?
the other night,
My
I
mom
was
says
on-
loves the tadpoles. Keep the
I was
frogs.
on,
Everybody says keep the frogs. Frogs eat bugs.
Frogs eat
okay,
bugs.
so
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
All right.
I'm sorry, honey. The consensus is spoken. We're keeping the frogs.
Great. Do one of you want to come and clean that pond because it's disgusting,
Frog
and
love.
I don't know how to clean it with all the tadpoles in the bottom.
Yeah, although frog sacks. Yeah, if you find a frog sack, it literally is like some prop from a some movie featuring aliens with ectoplasm. It's,
So
it's
what do
really
I do?
it's
Just fill it back up and
translucent
let the frogs be
sack
in there?
Ectoplasm. Yeah, I guess
What do I do?
we fill it right back up, and then we'll just let the bleach ponds. We're just gonna pour Clorox into the pond. Good luck. Good luck.
I was
Anything-
just gonna drain it. Okay,
Yeah.
so once we figured out that the fish was gone, I'm like, okay, now I need to clean it, right? So we take and cleaning the pond is like an all-day sucker. Like, okay, how
an all-day
dirty am I gonna
disgusting
get?
sucker. And
Also,
don't get that in your mouth.
Pond water got
Don't
in my
get-
mouth,
oh, boy.
in my face.
No, that's not
what
good.
don't I have? What disease do I not have?
Good. Not
It
good.
got in your mouth too. You're going down with.
We're going down together
That's
because
it.
we all went down together.
it.
Hey,
Make
should
sure-
we have a show?
Make sure your folks have the code to the house so they
Exactly.
can
You
feed
guys
the
have-
dog
well,
when
listen,
we're dead.
Yeah, so we'll give you the code to the house and both of our iPhones. You should be able to
Frog
piece
cubes.
everything back together from there. Let's have a show.
It's the only show with Stephen and Laurie.
We're
And
fishless,
now,
Stephen and Laurie.
Here are your hosts, Stefan.
We need frog par excellence.
Oh, my frog par excellence is, and I love that. Absolutely. We need your frog legs par excellence.
Oh my God.
And it calls for frog leg par excellence. Eric says we win tonight. That's it. Stefan and Lori win.
Because we don't have fish anymore?
Exactly. The game of
We tried.
the game of
Listen,
Fish Thrones is over.
guys,
We won.
I don't know if you. Okay, you know this about me. I
Yeah.
like to be the valedictorian
Of everything.
of everything.
Are you going to tell the story I think you're about to tell?
I would like to see a photo of Lori in her
Pond cleaning gear. You're
That's
more likely
tomorrow.
to see me because I put the waders on, the goggles. and
I'll
the
put
fucking
the
thing.
I'll put the full gear
We have
on
a pressure
tomorrow.
washer. It's
I'll
pretty
get the
macho
pressure washer
stuff.
out tomorrow. It's just by the time the pump finished draining the pond, it was like 7 p.m. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I need to eat dinner.
Well, if anybody should be doing it at this hour, it would be you because it's like mosquito central out there. Anyway, you were
Does
saying.
anyone else not get bit? I'm not going to tell the story.
I didn't
I'm
think
gonna
that you
tell.
were going to. I was surprised that you were going to go there.
No, I
Yeah.
was going to say I like to be the valedictorian, and therefore I tried to keep those fish alive. But what are you supposed to do when
don't
raccoons show up and they don't even disturb the net?
They didn't disturb the net. They just snuck in there. We
They
saw
didn't
the
even rip
footage.
the net.
We didn't see
They-
the footage of them pulling the fish out, but
They
we saw
pull
them.
They pull the net.
They were
get
sniffing
the
around.
fish, and then they leave.
Yeah, they were sniffing
I don't know
around.
what more to
The
do.
fish, the net was supposed to be raccoon proof, but they just managed to like crawl directly under it, and you're almost like, okay, fine, all right, you win.
The raccoons went fully Mission Impossible. Like they were, dangling from the
Yeah,
like,
with Catherine Zeta-Jones in that room with all the fucking red lasers and shit, sprayed the aerosol so they could see everything.
I don't
Ray!
think at this point, I don't think we could, in good conscience, get more fish because we would know that there's just hobo raccoons out there. that are
Honestly,
gonna
I
eat
think it
them,
would be
right?
cruel. It would be cruel to the future fish to bring them here to basically have them served as sushi.
Listen,
to the
what I mean is the
raccoon
net
population.
is double reinforced. I ordered it from a fish store.
We did the best we
called
could.
Koi Story.
Oh, Eric's got a great idea. Let's get fucking piranhas. That's a great idea. That'll surprise him, huh? Hey, surprise, raccoons.
That
You
was
gotta-
the first
yeah.
way we knew that the fish was gone because there were tadpoles in there, and the fish would have eaten those tadpoles.
I think the fish was snacking on the tadpoles. Ray says he's in and out as he's at a Stanford baseball game this evening, but he couldn't not participate. Well, welcome.
well, welcome.
Ray. I'm glad that we've got you've got us in one ear.
Ray, the fish are dead.
The fish are dead.
All of the fish
well,
are
except
gone.
the ones in the tank are still hanging in there. But Circle of Life.
Have a little fish funeral.
Yeah, this is wild fucking kingdom up in here. Oh, Jim's gonna go wrestle the giant anaconda. So anyway,
And tomorrow I'm going to send you a photo. I'm going to have him take a photo of me in the pond cleaning gear. You can have the photo.
what type of pet should Stefan and Laura get next? What type of pet? What type of pet? Kathy will not be here next. I'm sorry, that's not allowed.
She's traveling.
I'm sorry, it's not. Yeah, I know it's wonderful. I'm really glad that
it
you're
will
going.
be the first time in a long time.
We
that
will
she
be
has not.
Kathyless, and I don't quite know what to do. It'll be like missing an appendage.
I'm still a little sniffly. And why am I still a little sniffly?
Scott goes, because, hey, guess what? The last time we were all in here together, guess who had a cold? Guess what wasn't
And
allergies?
guess who was getting a cold from you when
Yeah.
we were here? Even
Yeah.
though I had a mask on,
know.
I got that cold.
Terribly virulent. I've had to like basically put up a force field between myself and my parents because I can't like no they're not gonna get this fucking
Yeah,
cold.
the very
wore masks at the
next
party.
day, you had a cold. And
Yeah.
then the day after that, I had a cold. It was a great cold. That was great. I had a great time.
JD says we should just raise raccoons. I think that's a great idea. I think that's great. Yeah. So both Scott and Kathy say a pet rock. Yeah. I like that.
That's great.
Whatever eats hobo raccoons. What? Yeah, we just go up the food chain. I think that's exactly right. Gimp, get out the gimp.
Oh gosh, I can finally write the clue. What?
A corn dog. We were just corn dogs from. We were coming up from Hollywood from Pedro. We were fucking corn dogs. I've been reading a book that none of you probably care that I'm reading about. It's a book all about the early days of West Coast punk rock. Actually, just post-punk. Like it was, like Black Flag.
Oh, look,
Husker
I'm
Du.
logged in as my business.
Oh, scary good. I
right
love
there.
that.
Okay,
Scary
hold
good.
on. Let me
And
switch.
yeah, so the Minutemen. I've been reading about the Minutemen. They're fucking corn dogs. Anyway,
I'm seriously still not totally better from that cold that you gave me 2 weeks ago.
it really does. It's not a terrible cold, but it fucking lingers. It just hangs in there.
I don't think I'm like, it's, the thing is, it was there and then it was gone, but I was like, why am I still so coughing? I still sound like, I don't know, whatever.
Danny Bonaducci. We'll raise Bonaducci's. That's what we'll do here. on the only show. And let's see, Chopper the raccoon. So those of you, I don't know if you've seen
Oh,
the
my
photos
God.
from the party, but
We need to talk about that raccoon.
so my friend Jack.
Speaking of raccoons.
Speaking of raccoons, and honestly, this is it's now related. I wouldn't have thought so, but here we are. My friend Jack, his grandmother left him. Who's insane? His grandmother was a mean, fucking racist. Like she was just an insane fucking woman.
Yeah.
She had a collection of taxidermy that wasn't even good. It wasn't like
Right.
foxes or wolves or anything
And
like. It was like
every
it was like
year-
raccoons and like ferrets and
Right.
shit, right? And so so in Christmas every year,
Yeah, every year we're like, oh my God, you should break that out and
Break it out.
take Christmas card photos with it or something. He never does anything with it.
we did anything with it. And so
We
this
always
year,
give him
however,
a hard time like he should do something with it. For
this
once.
year, I'm going to see if, because I didn't actually transition this over to my to a place where anybody could see it. However, let's see if if
Your
we can.
dad
okay.
said, a small shark.
So here's the reveal. Can you see this? Sure you can. There's my mom sitting down. Jack is about to reveal the big gift at the party here. It's behind this. Oh wait. Okay. Is he gonna? Okay. Here we go. Don't make any sudden moves. Okay. There right there is a stuffed raccoon. You can't. I don't know if you can see it all that well, but then now look at my mom's reaction. It tells you everything you need to know, right? Okay. So the raccoon is wearing a shirt and this was really the tenor of the party. The whole that was my mom pretty much the whole party. The raccoon has he has tiny shoes. He has little glasses. and the showstopper is he has teeth. Jack went and individually glued dentures onto the raccoon, right? So let's see if we can get a close up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at that. So, that's the raccoon, right? Just utterly terrifying. So isn't that fucking awesome? Now Jack had him in one hand holding he has a cigarette holder, and in the other hand he's holding a roll of Magnum condoms. Now, to which I said to Jack, didn't that feel good to just march into the drugstore and just plop those down on the counter? I'm like, hi, those will do. Anything else for you? No.
I had
just
no
me and
pen.
my BDE. That's what I'm rocking here tonight. Anyway, so we went through a lot of names. My mom was calling him Chompers, Mr. Chompers. However, I had a high school drama teacher who, to this day, is the butt of all of our jokes. His name was Hamish Tyler, and he was one of those guys who got off on having a fiefdom full of children that he could manipulate and control, who he had a sense of power over. That kind of guy, right? So my friend Corey said, "Why don't we name the raccoon Hamish?" And indeed we have. The raccoon's name is Hamish. So anyway, I need to pick I just realized I need to pick a.
Am I picking the
No,
winner?
I'm picking the winner.
Okay, you pick the winner.
So I'm actually Small Sharks is my dad. That's nice. A Pet Shop Boy says Ange.
Spider. These are all really good answers.
Whoever said Pet Rock first wins. It was Scott.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So Scott wins. That was nice. I love that.
I do love the answer of going up the food chain and just adopting a mountain
absolutely.
lion.
I
Right?
think that's exactly right. Bobcat.
I would love a pet bobcat.
That'd be
just like
phenomenal.
sit him there and just give him food and snacks and be like, whatever comes around, you just totally mess him up.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I love that. So now those of you who have been following the news know that there was a debt ceiling negotiation which was completely useless and not needed and was basically a bunch of posturing by an insane faction of the GOP who was holding the economy hostage, threatening to blow up the world's economy because they're fucking children. Anyway, didn't work out. Biden outmaneuvered them, which I thought was pretty fucking sick. But now that they failed to blow up the economy, the GOP next plans to destroy blank. Now that they failed to blow up the economy, the GOP next plans to destroy blank. It's all very cartoon villain. Am I right? Right? Like they're doing all of this shit in some I don't know, some sort of like from the inside of a volcano. You would imagine, right?
Oh.
That's where they'd be doing it. My
the way-
uterus. Suzanne says my uterus. Nice. Very nice, Suzanne.
By the
Very
way,
nice.
as you'll recall, Candace Owens turned down $1 million book deal, and I needed to know why. And now my TikTok thinks I'm conservative TikTok.
It's
So
a damn shame because all you have to do just once.
you just have to watch
Just once.
one thing, and okay.
one thing and then,
But so sometimes in the nighttime, in the middle of the night, I look on TikTok, and then conservative TikTok tries to lure me back in. And this week, I saw something. You guys.
Oh,
I saw.
do I know about this?
Yeah, I saw the conspiracy theory that I told you.
Oh, this is good. Oh, this is actually really like this is
I
next
don't even
level.
know how to put this one.
This
in.
is next level
Go
tinfoil
ahead and
hat shit.
summarize it for me.
You put it out there.
Okay, so I'm not sure if this is real or fake, and I'm like afraid to Google it.
I think it's real.
So, you guys, they think that the COVID vaccine caused the transgenderism.
So this, what is phenomenal about this is, and it's not phenomenal, it's terrific, and it's right on brand for these assholes. Is it like at this point, it's just
That's
like
two different
asteroids
things.
colliding in space, isn't it? Just like they have so many of these weird fucking conspiracy theories, and it's like I don't know let's mix these two up.
Who
They're
even
just-
put that together?
Yeah.
You almost want to be like, well done. That's weird. That's crazy. I
mean,
that sounds like a conspiracy
And Laura was
theory.
like, you think somebody just made that up? I'm like, yeah, I
Yeah,
do. Like
I
Q.
do think someone made that up, like Q.
QAnon shit. Yeah. So
I can't.
let's see. So we've got, and this is yours to judge.
I can't.
What my uterus says Suzanne. They're going to destroy themselves, says Ange. Mar-a-Lago says Kathy. The Republican Party.
WTAF is right.
Yeah.
What the actual...
Our pond.
can't.
They're here. They're going to destroy our pond. Says Eric and Kathy. There's ozone layer. Says my mom. The English language. Oh wait, what? Who made you laugh? Eric said my Air Jordans. That was funny. Dad ass says Ray.
No, JD made me laugh with. They're going to destroy unisex bathrooms.
Perfect.
That's
Love
it.
That's
You're
it.
right.
Nicely
You're
done,
right.
dude. JD's on the board.
Because after everyone gets the COVID vaccine, we're all going to need the unisex bathroom.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely right. So, the Eric had just mentioned Laura's Pond. We need a new name. Now that it's fishless, what is the name now of Stefan and Laura's Pond? What is the name of Stefan and Laura's Pond now? Now that it's Fishless Gulch, what will the raccoons refer to now? Right? I see them as these,
It's their bathtub now, right?
right, exactly. They're just gonna go in there and hang out, like do the backstroke.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it's these two, and it's these two specific raccoons. One has no tail,
One has no tail.
and one is really skinny and looks like Skinny Pete.
They're really broke dick, and honestly, I have this visual in my mind of them like riding the rail. They're like two Dust Bowl Depression era, hobos. They're riding the rail. Why? They get off at the train stop right near here. It's like, well, this hieroglyphic said that there's good eats and a warm bed, and the farmer has a pretty daughter. That's how I see these two guys.
I have them as thugs, like, oh, I noticed you have some fish here. These are nice fish. We're gonna take these
terrible thing if
fish.
something happened to
We
happen to your
expect
fish.
you
What
to
are you gonna do?
restock the
What are you
fish.
gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Wait, look on your. We'll wave to you on your fucking ring cam. Thanks for the fish. Listen, we didn't even disturb the net this time.
Yeah.
Here's a
Did he-
cigarette.
Exactly. Dead and Company. That
one's funny.
The Big Wet. Oh, my mom says the Big Wet Hole. Oh, that's good. That's the one to beat. 50 Shades of Tadpole. That's good. Silver
Eric's
Shower.
gonna call it Menopause Lake because he wants to die.
Suzanne says broke dick watering hole. Menopause Lake. Loro's Tar Pit. Happy Action Raccoon Fun Time Gultip Quality H2O. It's Japanese. We're going full Japanese theme. Tadpole Palooza. Quarantined. I'm giving it to my mom, this one, for the Big Wet Hole. Yeah. Nice to know, Mom. Hey, let's make slang. We've been doing slang for a while now on the show. We've been coming up with new slang words for stuff. None of them are stuck yet, but that's temporary. One of these days, we're going to come up with something so sticky, one of y'all is going to mention on social, and the next thing you know, it's going to have a Malcolm Gladwell tipping point. Boom, and there we are. We're tastemakers. That's what we are. So tonight,
You think Beaver Cubes is gonna go viral?
maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Who's to say? Create a slang word for sexy.
Okay.
Create a new slang word for sexy. Create a new. What were some of the ones that we? There was the delicious. I think was one of the ones that we did a couple weeks ago. Like forky,
Oh, okay.
taste-tacular,
Yeah. Just make up one.
salivarific.
Jake.
But yeah, Jake because from 16 Candles, right?
Yeah,
Not
that's
Jake.
so Jake.
So Jake, create a new word, slang word for sexy. Glarbo.
Eric, I don't think you can say your own name as the word.
But he just did. The big wet hole. Liberal. Yes, liberal is sexy.
Stanky.
Definitely. Lickly. Oh,
Lickalicious.
You see that male/female? They were super lickly.
Lickly.
I'd get all over that.
Fishmonger. Fishmonger.
Fishmongerer.
We are no longer fishmongers.
We don't mong. We no
don't
longer
mong
mong
anymore.
fish.
We're done monging.
Our monging
It's
days
been
are
2
behind
years.
us.
Let's count
It's
all
been 2 years of this shit.
Let's count all the fish that have died under
Jesus
our.
Christ! Oh
There
my
was
God,
Mr. Fish.
Mr. Fish.
R.I.P.
But
Mr.
after, of course, we had crippled Mr. Fish.
Right. First we hurt him, and
Yeah.
then we let him just sit there
And
to
he'd
die.
swim around the pond like this.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there
Mr.
was
Fish.
Tina and Fat Bob.
Tina was the only one that died of natural causes. Tina just showed up on her side in the pond one day. I'm like, okay, well, throw her on there.
She died of shock after Fat Bob.
We
died.
didn't even care about
Fat
Tina.
Bob was eaten by an eagle.
Now of all of the ones who went out with style, that's how you
That
go
was
out.
the best one.
And then we got Norman. Norman was a goldfish.
The world's happiest fish.
He was because he had been stuck in a tank
Stone dead.
this big. And he was like that big, and so he was literally like unable to turn around. So he at least got to spend like 2 or 3 months.
He lived his best 4 months.
4 months in our pond where he could actually his fins were kind of like foreshortened
Yeah.
because he was wasn't able to stretch out, but he was a happy fish. And then he and Mr. Fish got eaten, and then Akira made it through the winter
And then he got it.
only to get eaten on the day we were gonna get the fucker some new buds.
Oh, Donnie died of natural causes too.
Well, Donnie died in the
stressfulness.
big that was in the big tank massacre though. That wasn't related to the pond. I think that had something to do with the what is that stuff that you put on the bottom the gravel stuff called? We think it
the
was actually
substrate.
was poison. Level-headed is sexy. Let's see,
Cool, I
vaccinated.
can't think of regular words, but I can think of substrate.
Okay.
The poisonous
Ow.
substrate. Cool.
Gen X is sexy, says Scott. Moistly, says JD. Lubertastic, I like that. Lubetastic. Clean, says Kathy. Issaquah. Intercourseable, says Gary. I like that. That's good. Fishless. Vaccinated. Shanana. 3-ply. Unincorporated. Ray, what's the score in the game? All right. Ray, can you give us an update on the score? Go into the
you
booth with
give us
Ray.
an update?
Go into the booth with Ray right now. Give
We
us
don't keep score.
Give us an update from the field, Ray, if you could. I understand that one of the players is on injured reserve. Unincorporated, permitted, level-headed, prickly pie, crotch-likey, crotchy-likey. Coxie says, thank you very much. My dad and I say thank you. Educated, contoured, jinxie slit. That's pretty wild. Right said Fred. Electable, consent. All right, so dear Laura, who had the funniest response to create a new word, new slang word for sexy?
I'm going to go with intercourseable.
Intercourseable, very nice. I like that very much. And that was
That's Carrie.
Carrie, yeah. I like that.
Intercourseable.
Nice.
Oh my God, I'm still sneezing.
Yeah. This cold just. This
It's
cold
fine.
just
I'm fine. I
hangs on.
actually feel fine. It's just that's the weird part about it.
So I mentioned.
Okay.
Sorry, you were saying?
I'm all right.
You all right?
No, I'm okay.
I mentioned at the top of the show that I was having, a very middle-aged day, which, for those of you keeping score, means not good.
What does that mean?
You're just kind of in your head about the futility of life. All
You're
that stuff.
having a midlife crisis.
I think it's undeniable at this point. I don't think I can get away with it anymore. Away with not saying that I am, because I am. However, one of the things that I think all of us who are in middle age grapple with on a daily basis is you look in the mirror and you're like, that doesn't match up. There's no fucking way. Does not match up. Does not match up. Even when I dream, I don't see this. I have hair in my dreams. I look.
Just the past 3 years.
I look different.
know.
In my mind's eye, I actually look like blank. In my mind's eye, I actually look like blank. Yeah, I've only had like maybe 1 or 2 dreams where I'm looking in the mirror and I'm bald. Usually I have hair and often a lot of it, which, I don't know, paging Dr. Freud, I don't know. I'm not really sure what that means. Am I just in denial? Because,
I mean, you see yourself in your dreams? Like, do you look in a mirror or something?
Sometimes,
Or you
yeah.
are aware of how you
Sometimes I will see myself in dreams. And I also have mentioned on the show that I've died in my dreams many times. Many
boy.
times. It's very, very strange. I'm under 40, says Eric. Fat Amy. Fat Amy, as in, what, Schumer? Which Amy are we talking about? B. Arthur, says my mom. Nice. Scott Cooks looks like me. Harpo, says Kathy. Let's see. Hamish's favorite, says Fuzz. Tom Selleck, my 23-year-old self. Exactly. Right. That's exactly right. I expect to see my 23-year-old self looking back at me, and when I do it, I'm like, what the fuck?
JD says, I look like I care.
Exactly. The Fonzie. Yeah, did you ever do that thing when you go in the mirror, you're going to come here and you go,
no, I'm too perfect. No.
Come on.
Not one time, not ever. No.
Oh, Carrie just got her very first Facebook warning. Intercourseable? Fat Amy?
Just now?
For Fat Amy?
For what?
I don't know. Calling somebody fat?
What did you do?
I bet it's Fat Amy.
Oh, for bullying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Boy, oh boy. They are doing such a great job over there, aren't they? Catching the stuff that matters. Great job, Facebook. Great fucking job. Chef's
like
kiss.
I have bugs to give.
A person who finds clothes she likes for Amy. Let's see. I have fucks to give. Is this me? Is this 3?
Is it?
No,
it's
this
5.
is 5. Okay, this is mine. I'm going to give this to. I mean, the one that made me laugh first was actually my mom's. B. Arthur. I'm going to give it to my mom for B. Arthur. That was very funny.
Looking like Uma Thurman when I dance. I want to dance. I want to win. So dance good.
Yeah. Yeah, so dance. I want to win. So dance good. That's a pretty fucking good milkshake. Pretty fucking good fucking milkshake.
Oh my God. I saw this TikTok go by that. Yeah, I watch a lot of TikToks now.
Laura's doing the TikToks.
I watched one go by that was like, hey, did you know that in the 30 years since that movie came out, basically that went from a really expensive milkshake to a really cheap milkshake.
Perfectly reasonable. $5 milkshake. Oh,
$5.
Boy, that's a bargain.
That's a pretty cheap milkshake.
I don't know, man. It's just vanilla ice cream and milk. That's a damn fucking good milk. That's
How much is a milkshake at McDonald's?
But Sandy, I thought she was going back to Australia. That's all I got. Okay. How much is a milkshake at McDonald's? And by milk, we mean it's potatoes. Isn't it basically made of potatoes? I can't believe that I can still fit into my old blank. I can't believe that I can still fit into my old blank. Going through the old storage unit the other day. My folks are going to have a garage sale. Oh, that's going to be fun. I can't believe I can still fit into my old blank. You ever do this thing where you like, oh God, you go through old stuff, you got boxes, you're going through, I move this stuff around. Do I need anything in this box? And you come across like a box of old photos and letters, and you talk about disappearing and not recognizing the present moment. Like you will look up 4 hours later from that box of photographs and letters, and you will think to yourself, I'm still in fucking high school. Like your brain goes right back there, right? That is a jarring moment.
That's what they don't tell you. Like your mind stays the same, right? Like you're still yourself. It doesn't, you get older, but not. It's just experiences that you accumulate.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, and perspective, of course, and wisdom and perspective are the gifts of getting older. It's the other stuff I would send back and try to get a return as a return coupon for. Magnum condoms, says JD. Socks, says Kathy. Condoms. Okay, so we've got a couple for condoms there. Playlist, my old playlist. Training bra, says Carrie. B. Arthur, says Ange. My old hair, says JD. Listen, JD, if I knew you better, we'd have words. We'd have words. Lady, I can't believe I said. Eric says he can't believe he can still fit into his old lady.
Okay.
Hi-yo! That's fun. Depths of despair. Oh yeah, I know. It's just like a snuggly blanket, isn't it, Kathy? That's what I keep saying. Habits. Okay, my old wife, my old ego. These are fantastic. Dear Laura, who are the funniest response to?
Oh gosh.
Can't believe I can still fit in my old blank.
I'm gonna give it to Eric for my old lady.
That's really fucking funny. Yeah.
I sounded like a game show host, like my old lady.
Hey, what are we doing here?
Hi-yo.
Game show hosting.
Yeah,
That's something to aspire to.
Whatever.
All right. Cute Cure t-shirt for the concert for a few weekends. Did you guys go? Did you go see the Cure? We should have gone. I don't know.
Oh, we should have gone.
You
know where I should have gone? I should have gone to the Bauhaus concert. It was in 2021.
Sure.
I just wasn't mentally ready to go to a concert.
I know.
But you know what? They're never going to get back together. Peter Murphy's doing a whole different show now.
I think he's about to do the big show in the sky.
No,
he's
doing a tribute to David Bowie show now.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's like doing a whole thing. He's like, oh, screw you, I don't want to do Bauhaus.
And I miss seeing Love and Rockets, and it's just like, just you guys saw fabulous. You guys, Zabe and Suzanne.
Oh, so amazing!
Oh, you told me about that.
Which show did you go to? Utah. Okay. No, I mean which.
Oh, and
location.
Suzanne
Yeah.
caught Robert Smith's guitar pick.
So,
Ooh, so
I
cool.
think each location has a different tour poster. My friend just told me that Portland has a different one, Seattle has a different one. They're like designed a different one for every show.
Oh, then went to San
is
Diego.
cool.
Yeah, flew out to San Diego.
Oh,
for
cool.
That. So the Olympics are coming up next year. By the way, it seems like forever because they crammed two of them into a couple
right.
short years. But they're coming back together. The only show will debut a new Olympic sport in 2024: competitive blank. We're gonna have a new sport. It's a whole new sport that we're debuting just for next year's Olympics. They've consulted with us. We've been meeting with the IOC, who are just incredibly corrupt bastards. And we're going to be debuting a new Olympic sport in 2024, competitive blanking or something. Competitive blank. Something.
Okay, I have a
Sleeping.
somewhat controversial opinion about the Olympics. You guys.
Sure.
I think that what they should do is have two Olympics. They should have one Olympics for people who want to be totally pure,
Yeah.
like, oh, we eat only vegan food and we don't take any medication, whatever.
They don't dope.
We're the ones that like can show how, real humans can do the Olympics. And then they should have the steroid Olympics. People who want to get as roided out as humanly possible because they don't give a shit about themselves. And let's see how that goes.
I actually think it's a fine idea, the Royd Olympics. I think it's a fine idea. I really
I'm
do.
not- I'm just saying.
We can get Vince McMahon.
Yeah, no
to
drug
sponsor it.
testing.
Right.
Let's just see how it goes.
Just these bunch of just absolutely
Because
roided out.
what you're doing right now is
freaks.
you're mixing the two,
You're
and you have to
pretending.
wonder,
We're
and
all
you're pretending.
We're all
But
pretending,
If people
right.
are like, I don't care, I want to see how big my muscles can get before my tiny hands fall off from the weightlifting. Let's let them do that.
Honestly, at a certain point with the steroids and like the
It's gonna
incredible
happen
bulk,
one day. You mark my words.
It really comes down to how strong is your tendon attached to your bone.
How strong are your
Right.
teeny tiny wrists?
That's all you can do.
I'm keen to guess.
Like you're gonna pull your arms out of your sockets because you just So
You know this is a good idea. You're laughing now like, oh, what a wacko. But this is a good idea, and it's going to happen.
JD says competitive cold sharing. I like that. It's funny.
I did not give anyone the
I
cold.
gave you the cold. I gave you the cold.
You gave me the cold.
Yeah, and I got a gold. Got a gold in,
right.
in cold giving. Let's see. Teabagging. This is Karen shaming,
Yeah,
raccoon
they
chasing.
kill each other. Exactly
Stopping
right.
at stop signs, skeleton raising, ranting. We have a 12-foot skeleton gang. Let's see, hugging, grocery shopping, net crawling, turn signaling, bitching, fish defense, shit talking, Trump fact checking, hobby horsing, eating these nuts. Says Carrie. Carrie's. Is it mine?
It's yours.
Yeah, that's Carrie. Yeah, Carrie.
Eating these nuts.
Eating these nuts. Fish breeding, says my dad. Competitive comedy, fish pond raising, frog jumping. Yeah, so these are fabulous. Fabulous round. But of
Oh
course,
my
it's
God.
going to be these
You
nuts
guys,
eating.
the other night, I was at dinner with my BFF, Angela Garvin, for her
Yeah.
birthday, and I had the very first instance or occasion of, I can't read this menu. I think I need close-up reading glasses.
Readers.
And now I feel good because I'll always remember the day when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
My optometrist said it would happen when I was 40.
That's what
That
they
didn't
always say.
happen.
They always
That
say when you
didn't
turn
happen.
40, you're going to need the readers.
It happened on Angela's birthday.
And these things, which literally can see objects on other planets.
I was like, I can't read that. Here we go.
I'll show you.
Here we go. I'm old now.
How about this?
I'm old.
Huh? Look at that. Isn't
That's
that
it.
great? Isn't that fucking great? Yeah, that's how I'm living. Jesus H. Christ.
Let me see this.
Everyone says I give the best blank.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I know.
I'm stressed out.
I know.
Whoa.
I'm not crazy about it. Everyone says. Someone want to get a screenshot of this? Anybody? Everybody says I give the best blank.
Whoa. Oh my
I
God.
can't see a fucking thing, too.
Whoa.
Everything is just like blurry town.
Oh, my
Blurry
God.
town, USA. Population me. Everybody says I give the best blank.
Blurry Town, USA.
Blurry town, USA. It is. It's an up and coming. It's a suburb. Let's see. Inner cursory. Right hand. Let's see.
Yep, I still got all that phlegm. Because I'm all
Eye
about
stuff.
That, all about that
there.
phlegm.
Pillow fluff. Oh, Kathy can fluff a pillow. Boy, oh boy. Roofies. Carrie's the best roofier in town. Never see it coming. You never see it coming with Carrie. That's the thing.
Raccoon chasing was my favorite answer.
Raccoon chasing.
Raccoon chasing.
I like that. Cold germs, 5 seconds of your give the best cold germs. Give the best 5 seconds of your life. Wow, that's how long you got in the sack. All right, scroll finger, front rubs. This is great. It's our friend Dennis made it to 70 before needing reading glasses. Well, good for Dennis.
That's not me.
Fuck's not given, says Scott. Gives the best fuck's not given. Let's see. Self-shaming. Gives a Kathy's competitive in her self-shaming. This is yours to judge, dear Laurel.
All right.
Everybody says I give the best what, dear Laurel?
I'm just enjoying the answers.
That is ballot returns, prostate massage, awkward silences. Oh boy. Rants, advice. Christina's here. Hey!
Hi!
This is good. That's the kind of entrance you want, right? You show up, everybody's like, yay! Christina's here. Shower head massage, ghost text.
All right, I'm going to give it to Kathy for a self-shaming.
Okay, very good. Young man / lady. How many times do I have to tell you not to blank in the house? How many times do I have to tell you not to blank in the house?
We're going to go with young person.
Sure. I'm good with that.
Because just, all right, do whatever you want.
Young individual. How many times do I have to tell you not to blank in the house? Oh, hey, Brendan. What's up? Welcome to our weird show, dude. You're well aware this is what your wife does on Saturday nights, right? Just sits and hangs out with a bunch of foul-talking people who do this. I have no idea. She seems to find it entertaining. I don't know. But we're glad you're with us.
Brendan, we haven't seen you in 25 years.
Gotta be 25 years,
25
man.
25 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You handsome bastard with all your hair. You two have made some beautiful children, by the way. Let's see.
We just discovered that our two friends from, your cousin and our friend, like they're now roommates again.
Yeah, they're
some 27 years later.
They're roommates, but I mean they're opposite sex and are both heterosexual, and they're roommates. And it's like, you guys just get together and fuck, please. Would you just do it for all?
You're not. You can't tell them what to do.
Get together and fuck.
Now they're gonna do it less because you said that.
Exactly. Just fuck. Just fuck. That's all we're saying.
Okay.
It's a simple request. Just get to it.
Taxidermy grandma.
How many times do I have to tell you not to buy crypto in the house? Says waffle stomp, says Andrew. Walk. Let's see. Bring fish in the house. Play ball in the house. Dress Mr. Hamish. Yeah.
Oh, Jan,
watch Fox in the house.
Jan, the answer is Josh and Garsmo.
Yeah, Josh and Garsmo.
Yep.
They got a place together in San Francisco.
They got a place together again.
All of our friends' financial woes are for the time being on hold, and that's great. And we're very listen. And they were roommates when Laurel and I. Josh was the best man in my wedding. Garsmo was the best man in Lori's wedding. I'm never going to stop saying it. You can go ahead and like it's a joke that keeps on giving. My wedding, Josh was the best man in my wedding, and then Garsmo was the Monica, her nickname's Garsmo, was the maid of honor in Laura's wedding, and so then
yes, Josh and Garsmo.
Laurel and I lived together, of course, because
but they're not a couple.
They're not a couple.
Yet.
They lived at a place nearby, and we would all hang out. We were just kind of like a couple friends. We were inseparable.
Doesn't Garsmo just so wish she was on Facebook right now?
Doesn't she though? She might be watching this. Turn the hose on. How many times do I have to?
No, they got an apartment.
Turn the hose on in the house.
They're taking over the apartment where she lives. It's a whole thing.
Let's see. Taxidermy grandma, crop dust. Trump in the house. Don't Trump in the house. Invite the milkman. Let's see. Freaky Friday body swap. Don't do that.
Don't be Mormon in the house.
Yeah, don't be Mormon.
Oh my God, you guys. I love a Mormon YouTube influencer. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I watch
pictures of the dungeon.
I watch Ellie and Jared. They're a Mormon. I watch the Chat Fam. They're a Mormon family.
I'm gonna go with Freaky Friday body swap.
All right.
I just like that.
Yes, in San Francisco. We're having like two conversations at once.
I know. Yeah, it's just like this is one of those. Everybody's sitting at the table and having cross conversations.
Who said yes? He lives part-time in San Francisco now.
Yeah, he does.
As of the 11th.
We don't know why.
Who said Freaky Friday body swap?
That was Christina.
Okay, sorry.
Christina says. Christina says. It's a Velvet Underground song. Christina says. Da, 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 da. gonna go do heroin. Okay, if I could master one thing in life, it'd be blank. If I could master. This is it. We're doing a master class. Here's an Only Show master class. If I could master one thing in life, it would be blank. The Macarena, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know you.
You don't know me.
You do you. If I could master one thing in life, it'd be blank.
What would it be? What would it be for you?
You know, I'm thinking jazz piano. Like, honestly, that seems very satisfying to be able to just sit down at a piano and just be able to just cook, you know, just count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just fucking go, right? That would be fucking amazing. So good.
I would master the art of mindfulness.
See, that's the
You're
real
like,
answer.
wah, wah.
No, that is the real answer. That of course is the actual answer, because once you have mastered the art of mindfulness, you give less of a fuck about, you know, like it takes the neurosis, which by the way is always at a rolling boil in my head.
JD, if you mastered the art of raising fish, let us know how that goes.
Yeah. Baiting.
We tried it for 2 years and failed. We're done.
I see what you did there. Master baiting, says
Oh,
Katie. Bait.
okay.
Oh, my mom says, wait, hang on. Christina says baiting. My mom says bait. You people. Always on the same wavelength. Putting worms on a hook, says Zabe. Independent wealth. Speed humping. Do you have to, what do you got to do? Where do you got to go? Stick around.
Master and servant.
My many inner voices playing par. Yeah, I know, Dad. My dad is much closer to this than I am. He's a very consistent golfer. Jim Cox. It would be chef. Let's see, raising fish, erasing student debt, winning the lottery, being a ninja for sure.
You know, I'm pretty sure that raccoon is a ninja. Because
Yeah.
how did he get the fish out without disturbing the net?
God, you look pretty tonight.
Oh, gosh.
God,
thanks.
you're gorgeous.
Come
She's
on.
so fucking pretty, you guys. Wow, my wife is gorgeous. Let's see, being the
Are you
Thomas
hitting on me?
Jefferson in what's that? Am I
Are
hitting
you
on
hitting on me?
Is it permissible in this workplace?
Okay.
I don't know. Might have to go see HR after the show
This is a
tonight.
hostile workplace environment. I'm just saying this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What? Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
Are you hitting on me?
Yeah, being the Thomas Jefferson in the Hamilton musical, you got to be able to do guns and ships, right? Because that's like how many words a second? And you got to jump off that table, boom, just like David.
Wasn't that Lafayette?
David Diggs. Yeah.
That
Well,
was
that's,
Lafayette.
yeah, but it's the same character.
Oh, okay,
He plays both,
you're right,
both
you're right.
Jefferson he plays Jefferson in the second act and Lafayette in the first act. So
All right. No, you're right.
to master the second thing, free upgrades.
That
and
was what we
servant
all
says-
learned during 2020.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The entire score of Hamilton.
Talking my way out of speeding tickets. I did that the other day, you guys. It's never happened in my life. It was amazing.
You did?
I think I told you that, didn't I? The MasterCard. Let's see. Finding a primary care doctor.
No, we're
Boy, oh boy.
finding out a lot of things here today.
Bonsai trees. Lafayette. Okay, so if I could master one thing in life, it'd be what, dear Laura? Who had the funniest response?
All right. Let's see. Tell me about that speeding ticket while I'm choosing.
So I'm making a left turn just down the road. And it's one of those things where the person ahead of me, it's like, you know, please be the kind of person who, when you're going to make a left turn and you're waiting for the light to turn, that you put your car out into the intersection. Don't just fucking wait there and then at the very last second just whoop. No, get out there, because that's the polite thing to do. We were taught that in driver's ed. You move out into the center of the intersection so another person can get in there behind you. So I'm waiting for this motherfucker, and he's like, no, I'm not going to. And then all of a sudden the light changes. I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to go, because I don't know. I just was impatient. I wanted to.
Where's this?
Does it matter? It
No,
was off of East Lake Smash.
Okay,
Doesn't matter.
whatever. Who cares?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Just for my own. Who
So
cares?
right behind me, I see him light up. Right, I'm like, oh boy, okay, right. And I'm like, you know what? Honestly, as Monty Python once said, it's a fair cop. You got me, right? And so I just pull over, and I'm like, and I said to the guy, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I actually thought my tires, my front tires, were actually over the line, but they weren't. When the light turned red, they weren't. And I'm so sorry. And here's my license registration. And he's this young kid, and he's like. And I guess maybe just the look at me was like he was expecting antagonism. I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure what it was. He goes, yeah, all right, no ticket for you today. Goodbye. And I'm like, wow, okay, thank you.
When's this?
I'll send you a Christmas card. That's really fantastic.
When did this happen?
It happened like about a month, maybe 2 months ago.
Wow.
I know.
I
So,
never
yeah.
heard about this.
Yeah. It would be Pilates, the art of bullshit. Wordle. I actually have been spending a lot of time on a Wordle app. and I basically prepare all day long for every evening's Wordle. And here's the thing. You're not going to get me Wordle with fucking khaki or kayak or, zippy. You're not going to get me with any of those words that have like, a lot of strange words. I'll figure that out. The ones I won't get is like 7. I won't fucking get 7 because it's like there are too many permutations. If you just get the 2 E's and you just crap out by the end, oh no, you run out of a runway, right? That's how you get. That's how you get them. I hate to break it to you, Wordle. You're not fooling anybody with all of your
I'm giving
tricky
this
words.
round to Suzanne for being a ninja.
Love that. Yeah. Nicely done, Suzanne. You're well on your way to socks or a tiny skull. Listen.
I sent them something. I think
Yeah.
it was Peeps, maybe? I don't
Maybe.
know.
Oh my God. If I had a social media platform, and there are a bunch of them out there, I would name it blank. If I had a social media platform, I would name it blank. They always have really stupid fucking names, don't they? Whip-wap. Come on. What are we, 5?
I'm going to call mine ClownNet.
I like that.
You
That's good.
can't get on ClownNet. Bye.
Yeah. All right.
Are you scared of clowns? Well, you won't get on ClownNet.
Yeah. No, you won't.
Because it's all clowns all the time.
I'm gonna get me a beer. You want anything?
All right, bye. Hey, what is happening? Okay.
Behind you.
Hazmat Society. Again. You see them? You see him harassing me? It's harassing me. Hazmat. Uh-oh. Now I have to play the piano too. This is stressful. It's called Hold My Beer. Oh, are we all watching the Duggar documentary, by the way? Like it's now. It's today, right?
Yeah, my
Didn't
doctor
it-
said I have blood pressure issues. I can't do that.
You can't watch the Duggar documentary?
Yeah, no. Watching anything Duggar related makes me want to hit and break repeatedly and never stop. Just
As it
continue
turns out, they're a cult.
hitting and breaking. And
Did you know?
No way.
Oh my God!
Shocker. Yeah.
So
No lifer. Yankers. Only haters. Bro. Digger. Nope. Hold my beer. No assholery. Hazmat Society. Get off my lawn. Come at me. Cox. I like that. That's good.
I'm gonna say mine. ClownNet.
Is this me? Is this round 11? Stefan's rants and whatnots. I'm for sure giving this to Ange for no lifer. That was really fucking great. Yeah. And I'm starting to feel that way, honestly. I'm to the point on Facebook where I'm not even engaging with my friends' posts anymore. I'm just seeing random memes and shit like that pop up. I'm like, oh, that's fucking interesting. I'll go and unfortunately, once you start to look at those things, or even better, these groups that are like old pictures of San Francisco or New York or whatever, that looks interesting, or architecture. And then the next thing you know, it's Facebook, oh, it wants to please. Oh, it's like a little puppy. It wants to please you so much. And it's like, oh, here's more. Here's more. And I'm like, okay, fine. All right, sure. Yeah, I'll look at, the weird fucking architecture of, Eastern Europe, before the fall of the, Berlin Wall or whatever. And you just get sucked into these things. I'm sorry. I'm not engaging with y'all anymore. I don't know what happened. I'm just not.
The algorithm is trying to feed me either surreptitiously conservative things to see if I want to become a conservative, or and I'm like, still no, thank you. Wow, that COVID thing was a lot though.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, like I like a rescue farm. I like to watch stories of rescue animals.
Oh!
And
I watched a rescue thing today. Oh,
It's so wholesome, right? And so the other day, I got like a wholesome, let's call them wholesome farms. And they're like, here we are rescuing a whole bunch of baby raccoons. I'm like, why?
What are you doing? What are you gonna fucking rescue fucking rats next? Oh, it's a rat rescue farm. Oh no, viruses, baby viruses. Oh, they're so cute when they're young. The little viruses, aren't they adorable? Mosquitoes. What are
Baby
you doing?
squirrels.
Don't rescue baby raccoons.
These are nuisance things, right? Here's a bunch of baby mice. Ooh, I don't know. All life has value,
Mice
I
are
guess.
kind of cute, but
Okay.
raccoons, no. Why? It's got
Exactly.
exactly
Why?
right. What channel is the Duggar documentary on?
I mean-
Anne's just leaving us. She's gonna go watch the Duggar documentary right now.
I think it's on Amazon. I'm gonna look it up. I'll send it to you.
Call me weird. I could eat my weight in blank. Call me weird. Go ahead, do it. I'm
Wait,
waiting.
you're weird.
Thank you. I could eat my weight in blank. Is it on Prime? Prime.
Right the minute we log off here, we're gonna go.
Yeah, we
watch Ted
because
Lasso.
honestly, the spoilers are just they're
We're gonna go
lurking.
because we can't.
Spoilers
We
are
need
lurking.
to like not use.
By
up
the
a-
way, I was told, and I think I'm going to do this, that you can actually watch the season finale, the series finale of Succession without watching the rest of the show. We watched the first 2 seasons, and I know this is an unpopular opinion. I fucking hated that show. I hated every character on it. I hated the fact that the first 2 seasons ended exactly the same way. And furthermore, and this was really my biggest gripe with the whole thing, I didn't want to spend time with those motherfuckers. We had Trumps in the White House. We had, fucking Lachlan and blah, blah, Murdoch running, everything that was on television. No, thank you. I didn't want to spend time with those assholes. So we stopped. And then over the last, in the ensuing
JD's
years.
gonna eat his weight in fish.
That's very funny. Feelings.
Not here, you're not.
Says JD. Yeah, no, you go star. You go hungry around here, my
Sorry,
friend.
there's no fish here
Well, we
anymore.
got some tilapia in the freezer, and
Yeah.
that's going to have to do for you.
We have 2 indoor fish. They're very fancy.
I'm simply out of step with the whole Succession thing. However, they literally said you could watch the finale as a movie, not knowing really anything else about the show, and that you could actually it's an enjoyable document on its
Oh,
own.
well,
So
let's just do
I
that.
think we should just do that.
I did not enjoy that show.
No.
Your
Raccoons.
mom's gonna eat her weight in raccoons.
My dad could eat his weight in olives while drinking Tito's. My mom, I notice, is the one who always eats the olives when my dad is drinking. He always offers her. Isn't that sweet?
Potato salad sandwiches. Are those good?
Ooh,
sounds really
that
good.
sounds delicious.
That sounds really good.
Buckets of hair, says
Wow.
Ange. That is a
Wow.
cottage cheese. Let's see.
Oh, we're talking about Succession the
Kath-
show.
Kathy says I could eat my weight in food. Beaver.
Tot
Feelings.
waffles.
TV dinners. Tang.
Oh my God, we all burned out on tot waffles so hard.
Tot waffles. Tot waffles just one way. Fish. Pan au chocolat. Feelings. Self-doubt. Peeps. Tadpoles. Nachos. Pain and suffering. Vodka. Another for tadpoles.
And-
Thoughts and prayers.
Buzz told me that you guys have now given up on the Pizza Hut, right? Because they
We just
don't
can't do
do
it
the
anymore.
they just don't do it correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
JD, I'm sure you know about the whole mushroomless veggie lovers pizza debacle of 2023. Words, eat my weight in words. Raccoons, feelings, potato salad sandwiches, Ted Lasso.
Oh,
let's see.
Kathy says they make those sandwiches in the Trace Sandwich House sandwiches. I don't know if you know this, but we never get to eat those sandwiches. We order them and pay for them and put them out, and then we never eat at our own parties.
I managed to steal the one sandwich that I really love, which is
Yeah.
the smoked salmon, and then the rest of them just like pop, 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 they just
I
disappear.
had 1/4 of one sandwich, and then basically what happens is people go, "Can I have this? Can I have that? Can I have this?" And then
It's
for
adorable.
6 hours I run around
It's
and
so
then
sweet. It's so
yeah.
sweet. Hey, remember mushrooms? They're making this. Is this me or you? Is this 13?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I dropped the notebook. Okay, here's what happened.
Okay,
I
here's
dropped
what
the
had,
notebook.
what had happened was.
And then it flipped over to
Yeah.
a game that Ange apparently won from
Yeah.
a long time ago.
All right, Ange is tonight's winner.
Yeah, exactly. So now I have to find the place where I'm supposed to
I believe that this one is mine to judge.
go.
And
Someone's playing Hangman. Sorry, I need to I just hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Fine,
I'm
okay.
back. Okay.
What round are we on? Is this 13?
JD was there for the Pizza Hut event.
Yes, he was. Oh, this is round number 12. This is yours to judge. Who had the funniest response, Joe Loro, to I could eat my weight in blank?
Oh God, Zabe is gonna eat his weight in gas station sushi.
That is a good dude. You've come to know us in a very short period of time. Is that Zabe?
Yes,
Yes,
it's so gross.
nicely
it's
done,
so
dude.
gross.
Nicely done. Last minute
I'm
too.
melting down in my mind.
That is last minute and nicely done. Nicely done, sir.
You know they only make that because people eat it.
Listen, you say blank like it's a bad thing. Okay? You say blank.
Gas station sushi is a good answer for this too.
Exactly. You say blank like it's a bad thing.
Oh God.
7-Eleven burritos. So yeah. JD was there for the Pizza Hut event. It was a Pizza Hut event. It was like the Feathery Plume Toxic Airborne event. For those of you white noise fans. You say blank like it's a bad thing. Yeep, beep, 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 beep. Gas station sushi.
JD says the amount of Pizza Hut drama in this house, unbelievable. You know what, JD? I tried to file a complaint against that actual Pizza Hut franchise, and the website interface is broken, so I could not do so.
So there you go. That tells you the caliber of organization that you're dealing with,
That's
is it
right.
not? By the way, when I was in Chicago a couple weeks ago, I had some deep dish pizza that I actually, so it's called Lou Malnati's is the place. And the time that my mom and I had gone there previously, we would eaten at the, I guess it's their competitor Giordano's, which was good. It was good pizza.
Was it worth it to get this cold that we all know? I'm just kidding.
Like the first time I go to Chicago, I get RSV. Second time I get a fucking cold. Boo! Don't like
You're
it.
allergic to Chicago.
Evidently, but anyway,
I get pink eye every time I go to Paris.
because you're doing that.
You know what? You're right.
You ride the metro and you go. Let's see. You say it's rare like it's a bad thing. DMV McRib moist like it's a bad thing. Deadbeat dad raw dog. Say raw dog. It's a bad thing.
You say supersize like it's a bad
Supersize.
thing.
Pizza Hut tomatoes.
You
is
say
the correct
fuck
answer.
up like it's a bad thing.
Herpes. Karen. Home Alone. Fish on porpoise. Who said fuck off?
You say fuck up. You say fuck up.
Is it mine?
Kathy said
Yeah,
you
so-
say fuck off.
Yeah, that's Kathy. Yeah, yeah, Kathy went from Say fuck off like it's a bad thing. Let's all stay up. Let's stay up all night and think about what I should have said. Oh, Christina.
Oh,
my
God.
3 a.m. to 6 a.m. every single night. Yeah, I should have probably majored in something different. Never should have said that thing. Why did I did broke up with that girl and brought it up? That person was an asshole to me, and I should every goddamn night. Every, and I mean every night. Oh, it's not healthy. Oh, it is not healthy. Just eye bags. I'm telling you. Oh, you guys, listen. Just keep it down. Okay, use your blank voice. Use your blank voice. Keep it down. Shh. Use your blank voice. Yep. I love this. Actually, the Chiron is fucking killing me right now. Right? Kathy Brown Evangelista. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Shh. Use your blank voice. Your telephone sex voice. Christina, were you with me and Jono that night? We were at somebody's rando was having a party at Irvine, and we decided it would be funny, and it wasn't. And I don't know why we did this, to just get on and just like dial some 900 numbers. That was a terrible thing to do back in the day, and I don't know who owned the house, but we decided.
Who paid for that?
I don't know.
Oh, that's terrible.
It was a terrible thing to do, but we actually got some sex operators on there. This is back in the
Oh,
day.
no.
You could get 900, and it was like, fucking $45 a minute or some shit. Oh, remember 900 numbers? Yeah. Christina, you had to have been with us on that. That was.
Yeah, she said yes.
And we were just having a little chit chat. We weren't sexting at all, not even a little bit. Use your Darth Vader voice.
Luke
He's saying Hooper.
Cooper.
That's interesting.
So
Elmer Fudd voice.
So we had a party here
Yeah.
last week, 7 days ago, and I am happy to report that 10 little kids went outside. We said, go play outside.
And they
did.
Y'all, they
For
lived.
6 full hours.
Those children lived.
They lived our
like they
80s
were,
childhood.
They were Gen X children. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable. They just went off. They made up their own games.
No
one
phones.
One of them fucking broke off a big old stick of bamboo.
Ran
and
around
came
with it. They
running
went
out
all
of
Lord of the Flies.
They went Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to kill the one with the glasses. It was fabulous.
They
Every time they
lived
came
our
up,
childhood.
every time they came up, they were all hot and sweaty and needed
To the
something to
point
drink.
where-
I should have said here, drink out of the hose. That
Yeah.
if you want to really
I think
get
they
the
might
full
have done
experience, you want the full experience. Drink out of the hose
To the
now.
point where their parents had to go get them at 9:30 p.m. Like, okay, it's getting dark. We have to go home. You have to come into the house, right?
Oh my God!
It was so great. I felt like so.
loved that. I loved it.
felt it was so wholesome. I felt like so good. Like those little kids finally got what it was like to be
fucking
us
did.
every day.
Yeah, of summer. Anyway,
summer.
yeah, certainly on the weekends.
It was so amazing.
Christina said not to mention the bail bondsman. We would call up. We just got listen, we were bored. There wasn't a lot to do in our college. Irvine was a terrible college town. There wasn't a lot to do. We just sit around and smoke cigarettes and drink whatever beer we get our hands on, and then get out the yellow pages and call bondsmans and concoct some kind of a story about how we needed to bail somebody out and see how long we could keep them on the phone. We were bored. Okay, use your blank voice. This is you to decide. Isn't
Okay,
it? Your Darth Vader voice, your Miss Cleo voices. Miss Cleo voice.
Use your Pizza Hut voice.
Use your Hitler voice. Es
Still
ist
not.
Schneiden von Schneiden.
Use your Hitler voice.
Use your shut the fuck up voice. Use your liberal voter the voice. Use your snowflake voice. Let's see. Use your mouth is full voice. Let's see. Use your strep throat voice. Your Elmer Fudd voice. Your church voice. Your where's your douchebag? Your mass douchebag voice. Your asthma attack voice. Your Karen voice. Your Pizza Hut voice. Your tongue has been cut out voice. Your intercourseable voice. Nice. That's a callback. Intercoursory voice. Wow. Oh my God.
That was a good one.
Ange and Kathy had a callback moment at exactly the same time. Good God, man, not my Subaru. Yeah, that's funny. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
giving it to JD for use your Pizza Hut voice.
Use your Pizza Hut voice. I love that.
Whatever you do, it doesn't matter because Pizza Hut's not going to give you your pizza.
Are we on to?
That's it.
Is this round number 15?
This is round 15.
There
the
is no
tiebreaker should be
round 15. There is no such thing as bad blank. There's no such thing. Yeah, this is nothing.
Ha! Your mom said use your woke voice.
Woke voice. I like that. I will use my woke voice. Thank you very much, and proudly so.
Suzanne's right though. What is it with everyone coming down on woke people now? Like, oh, you're too conscientious and considerate.
You're
Sorry.
too considerate of other people's feelings. Fuck you. How do you're actually trying to contextualize 500 years
Right.
of oppression
you're too
and
apologetic.
actually buying and selling and exploiting people's relatives. How dare you be
Yeah.
sensitive to that? How dare
okay.
you be sensitive?
You're right. I'll stop doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no such thing as bad blank. Wokeness, rainbows, mouthwash, head. It says no such thing as bad head. You know, you'd think that. You would think that. But I'm sure, fellas, we all have at least one story. Don't we? Trash pandas, tadpoles, revenge, bush trimming. All right.
There's 800 tadpoles in the pond right now. Let's see what happens to them.
Tadpoles in the pond. They're lying.
Are you gonna write a song?
Well, as soon as we get to this next
Okay.
round, because you're going to have to tally everything up.
I know.
I'm gonna have
Why
to do
don't I
some
keep score as I go?
Requiem.
I can't.
Requiem to our fish owning days.
800 tadpoles in the pond.
Well, actually, that sounded like someplace that you would dial for tadpoles. Call 800 tadpoles. Tadpole needs are us. Yeah, there you go. All your tadpole needs are taken care of.
House
Here.
of tadpoles.
1-800
House
tadpoles.
of tadpoles. 1-800 tadpoles. That's us.
Anti-Mickey DeSantis. Tiny D. Putting fingers run. Apex Predators. Bad Leroy Brown. Bad to the bone. Timing. Spaghetti
Okay.
Westerns.
Y'all, that song was extremely racist. I just want to let you know.
Which one?
Bad Leroy Brown.
So racist. Jim Croce was a lovely human being, but the
Wow.
song mentions razors and dice, y'all.
Razors
I don't.
and dice.
It probably needs to be retired.
Meaner than a junkyard dog. I can't even. I'm
There's
too
no
old
such
for
thing
that.
as bad times playing outside as kids, says
That's
Zabe.
it.
I'm giving it to Zabe. That is a perfect answer. I love that. Okay, so now
That's right.
here we are.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see.
Okay. Now, since I haven't been keeping score, I've been keeping score, but I have to tally up all the, whatever, who cares? Go ahead. Write a song about raccoons eating fish.
Hey, it's been a long time since we got together. How you doing? I can see you're not in my pond anymore.
That's right.
Now I'm feeling blue and well, I'm sorry that we had to part so soon. I'm sorry that you got eaten by some fucking broke-ass dick raccoons, but hey, I miss my Akira fish.
Aw,
The song is sad.
this is a sad song.
Hey, all we did was try to get through
The really long winter.
the consternation
That's right.
of a very long winter by going into hibernation. And then you thought he was gonna, then we thought we were gonna finally make amends. But we're gonna get him some fucking fish friends. But he got eaten by some broke dick raccoons. Yeah, we got eaten. And now he left us too soon. Yes, he knew we got eaten. Well, we're sorry, buddy.
We tried our best.
But we tried,
I don't know.
and we're not getting any more fish. All right, there we go. Okay.
Suzanne wants to know if you can play the theme from Taxi.
I can't. Boom, ba-da-dum. Wait, no. All of a sudden I was thinking of. Let me see if I can. No.
Okay. If you're curious, the the last round has ended in a 5-way.
Hi-yo! I love that.
Sexy. Between JD, Jan, Carrie, Kathy, and Zabe.
Okay.
That's
Wow. Those are a lot of people playing in the final round.
A lot of people. It's a lot of people who haven't played in the final round before who are like, I don't know if I want to be in a 5-way.
Do this.
What am I doing here?
Yeah. Let's see. Is this going to let me look at this? No.
Your mom said, this is a bad Tom Waits tune.
It's a bad Tom Waits song. Well, that's I'm going living on the bottom of a pond. Well, I'm living in the bottom. No, you gotta get the sevenths in there. Well, I'm living in the bottom of a pond. Well, my whole life is over. And I got eaten so soon by a motherfucking raccoon. Oh, yeah. Okay. That wasn't nearly as good as the previous one. I'll work on the Taxi theme.
No, I love it.
So we got one. We got a tiebreaker.
What's going on is that we're going to do the tiebreaker, but he's singing songs in the meantime. Okay, go ahead.
Here we go. Let's see. Okay, so the tiebreaker is between which individuals here?
Oh, it's JD, Jan, Carrie, Kathy, and Zabe. You're in a 5-way.
Carrie's like, what is
What's going on?
It's quarter after. Snip, snap. Let's do this. Come on.
What's going on?
Once you try blank,
I
you never
want to
go
go back
back.
to my television show.
Exactly. We all have lives. Because I got cut up. What you know. Once you try blank, you never go back. That is for the 5 folks who are in the final round
In
here.
the 5-way.
In the 5-way, you're playing for either a skull that you can hold or skulls you can wear. How about that? Who doesn't love it? Am I right?
Carrie doesn't know what Cheers is. What?
Making your way in
The world today takes everything you got.
Taking
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away from this teeny tiny skull?
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Okay, let's see. Once you try a 5-way, you never go back. Says Scott.
That's exactly right.
Discounts at REI. Yeah. REI now has double meaning. Let's see. In honor of Pride Month, Anthony's gay. Don't straight gay. You never go back. Says JD. Very cool. Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride. Happy Pride,
If I had some Bud Light, I'd be drinking it right now.
Yeah.
Although they managed to piss. Bud Light pissed everybody off, right? They pissed off all the fucking knuckle dragging mouth breathers. Shoot the rock. I'm gonna shoot some beer. And then they back off of it. I'm like, no, stick to it, you dumb assholes.
No, but that person actually pisses off actual trans people. Whatever. I'm not getting in the middle of this.
Nor am I.
No.
Kathy says, once you try me, you never go back. Discounts at REI.
Once you try Gruyere and Fig Jam, you're never going back.
Gruyere and Fig Jam, you got to try it. Let's see, Leroy Brown says, declassifying. Dildos, of course, that's my mom. Mushroom on pizza.
Suck it, Pizza Hut.
Yeah. WikiLeaks went to Honk Fest last night. Did my dad know about Honk
Did
Fest?
your dad go?
Did my dad know about Honk Fest?
Wow.
Honking boobs. In a parallel universe, that's all my dad does. Honks boobs all day long.
Once you try
Full-time job.
declassifying, you never go back.
Do we have everybody? Is everybody from the 3-way?
JD, Jan, Carrie, Kathy. See, now I have to blow my nose.
Yeah, okay, I think we
the
gotta-
Chicago cold.
Okay, so now we're voting between JD, Jan, Carrie, and Zabe, and Kathy, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. JD, Jan, Carrie, Kathy, and Zabe. Everybody vote. Everybody, well, it's time to vote right now. Incredible showing here tonight on The Only Show. These competitors have been training for this competition for quite some time. Really just an extraordinary...
Everyone has left it all on the table.
Everybody's absolutely left it all on the table here tonight. We know that a lot of these competitors have been tested.
Suzanne, do they sell vibrators at Walmart in Utah, though?
There's no fucking way.
There's no way. There is
way.
no possible way. She said, "You guys, did you know they sell vibrators at Walmart?"
By the way, I think we need to institute a new policy on that. They instituted a new policy on The Only Show. It's drug testing. It's mandatory drug testing. You must be on drugs. You must test positive for some form of drug.
Nobody even commented on my steroid Olympics. I think it's a great idea.
I think your steroid Olympics is
I don't know why
idea.
they don't start this right now. Take all the
something.
drugs you want. Did somebody say something?
Somebody said
They'd watch it or something?
And it is time. So we have just
Someone's head would
voted.
explode.
We had voted on who had the funniest response, who had the most upvotes. And as we know, anybody can walk off with this thing.
No, the answer is JD. JD has won.
Whoa!
Once you try gay, you'll never go back.
Congrats. JD just comes on the show and dominates
JD,
just like that.
would you like
Nice.
these slaps or this teeny tiny score?
It's the Red Moon Rising tonight. Yeah, JD, it's your call, bud. Or we'll order you a pizza.
Which will never come.
Or if it does come, it won't have all the proper ingredients. All right, kids. This has been fabulous as always. I thoroughly enjoy our little time together. Ray, I believe, tapped out somewhere, but I'm hoping that his Cardinal, they won. The Stanford Cardinal. I hope they won. My mom voted for JD.
JD just said, "Yay for butt stuff!"
Yay for butt stuff! Nice. A perfect riposte.
Oh, he wants the socks.
He wants the socks. Okay. Congratulations to JD. Kids.
Don't you live down the street? I'll just go and.
I was going to say we'll walk the socks on over to you. Any final words before we go there, Delora?
I need your thoughts after you watch Ted Lasso. Yes, we're going to do that right now. We're going to log off because we don't want any spoilers. Thank you for your kind thoughts and prayers about our fish.
Hey everybody, have you heard the news? It's The Only Show tonight. Shooting the shit with Stefan and Lori, it's gonna be out of sight. We're talking about COVID and being shut in. We're talking about
This itty bitty skull.
and MacGyver Brain. Hey everybody, it's Stefan and Lori. Everybody, it's Stefan and Lori.
I'm sorry, it's 9:21. I don't know what we're doing here. What are we doing?
I don't know why. How on earth did we go so long tonight? But you stuck with us, and we appreciate you guys. All right, kids, we love you guys. We'll see you on the broadcast next week. Probably an after show, but no guarantees. As you know, I'm fucking flaky as shit about that. But I really do enjoy it when they come up. If you have any requests, a particular era of music perhaps that you would enjoy hearing request songs for, let me know, and I will try and make that happen. All right.
Maybe we've been here for an hour 22 minutes because we missed that.
Maybe so. We're just trying to make up for lost time.
Yeah,
Big
exactly.
dating M kiss. Bye. Mwah. See you guys. Bye.